get ready for the co-main event of the evening. This one should be a terrific affair, as we are very much looking forward to this matchup coming up. It'll be a 12-round WBC lightweight title eliminator. This one in the co-main event. We know that the lightweight division right now is absolutely red hot in boxing. First of all, let's meet two of the principals involved in our co-feature on Sunday, September 4th. It is Fox Sports PPV pay-per-view. It'll be headlined by Andy Ruiz and Luis King Kong Ortiz. But this man, 27 wins, 2 losses, 3 draws, 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He has 5 straight victories coming into his lightweight debut, 29 years of age, Sinaloa, Mexico, having come off a victory over Luis Melendez. And gentlemen, please welcome Eduardo Zurdito Ramirez. Eduardo,
contanos cosas iniciales sobre cómo te sentís para esta pelea.
Primero que nada, buen día a todos. Pues la verdad me siento muy bien, estoy a punto de empezar a entrenar, estamos muy motivados de este gran reto y esperando que se llegue el 4 de septiembre para dar una gran pelea.
How are you, everybody? Great to be here. As you can see, I'm in the gym. I'm about to start training for today, actually. And I'm so excited for the challenge that's about to come on September 4th. It's going to be a great fight, and I'm counting the days until it happens.
Now let's meet the man who will be his opponent on Sunday, September 4th in the co-main event of this lightweight showdown. 23 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, 16 wins coming by way of knockout. Just 24 years of age. He gave us a tremendous effort at the Crypto.com arena last December, arguably pushing Gervonta Davis to his most difficult challenge to date. Last December, he rebounded with a sensational victory back in April as he was victorious, knocking out the former champion, Yuriokis Gamboa. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Isaac Pitbull Cruz. Isaac, how you feeling?
Isaac, ¿cómo te sentís? ¿Cómo estás?
Buenas tardes a todos. Pues me siento muy contento por esta nueva oportunidad y bueno, nos estamos preparando como siempre para dejar todo arriba del ring y bueno, el público va a ser el ganador y vamos por la victoria nosotros.
Hi everybody, I'm feeling so excited for this fight coming up. The fans are going to be the true winners on September 4th and I can't wait to see it happen.
All right, now I'm going to turn it over to Kenneth Bohare. If you have questions from the media for Isaac Cruz and Eduardo Ramirez. So we are very much excited about this lightweight showdown. 2 Mexican fighters looking to lay it all on the line at Crypto.com arena. Kenneth?
Thanks, Ray. We'll start with Ernesto Amador. Ernesto.
Salí de mudo, Ernesto.
¿Aquí?
Ahí estamos.
Muy bien. Tengo una pregunta para cada uno. Voy a arrancar con el Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull, con el gusto de saludarte y sin quitarle méritos a Yuriorkis Gamboa, me parece que el zurdito es un peleador peligrosísimo y quizá más peligroso que Gamboa por el momento que vive el zurdito. ¿Qué tan peligroso, te pregunto, es el zurdito y qué tan serio estás tomando esta pelea?
Espera, Isaac, que traduzco la pregunta. Don't take away anything from Yuriorkis Gamboa, but I do believe that Solito Ramirez is going to be a very dangerous opponent, even more than Gamboa was. Would you agree? How do you feel about the prospect of your opponent? Ahí, cuando quieras, Isaac.
Sí, totalmente. No le vamos a quitar el mérito a nadie. Al contrario, le agradecemos igual a Eduardo Ramírez la oportunidad de querer aceptar el reto ante nosotros. Y bueno, pues muchos piensan que es un peleador fácil. Yo no lo veo así, yo al contrario lo veo un peleador muy, muy complicado, muy completo. Y bueno, nosotros nos estamos preparando para ir a ganarle, para darle una bienvenida a la división de las 135 libras. Y bueno, y sé que el Pitbull Cruz va a hacer lo propio, va a ir a dar la pelea y por la victoria.
Well, like you said, Ernesto, we're not about to take anything away from anybody. And while some people might think that Eduardo is going to be an easy opponent, for me, I couldn't be more in disagreement because I think that he's going to be a complicated, tough rival for me, while at the same time I have the mindset of welcoming him to the division in the harshest of ways and showing him what I'm capable of. But having said that, we're gonna be ready for whatever comes our way when we have to step into the ring.
Ahora esta pregunta es para el zurdito. Zurdito, vienes de pelear con Leduán Barthélémy, Miguel Flores, inclusive el colombiano Miguel Marriaga. Vas a pelear con uno de los prospectos más peligrosos de México, que ya es muy reconocido en los Estados Unidos como el Pitbull Cruz. ¿Qué tan capaz te sientes de complicarle la noche y eventualmente ganarle al Pitbull Cruz? ¿Qué tan seguro te sientes de eso?
Eduardo, you have fought three opponents that were quality opponents recently: Miguel Flores, Barthélémy, and Marriaga himself. How do you feel about facing one of Mexico's most dangerous prospects and being able to show the world that you can shock everybody and defeat Isaac Cruz?
La verdad estamos trabajando en este reto. Como lo comentas, vengo de pelear con una gama de peleadores de alto rendimiento, y la verdad Isaac está igual, él trae una buena racha, al igual que yo, y me siento muy motivado, y la verdad sí me siento capaz de dar una gran pelea y sobre todo de buscar la victoria ese día 4 de septiembre.
As you mentioned, the opponents that I have fought have been high quality opponents, and I respect Isaac. I know that he's coming in sweet just like I am. He's kind of going through a good moment right now, but at the same time, I fully believe that I'm up to the challenge and that I can defeat Isaac in order to achieve everything that I have in mind.
Thank you. Gracias.
Thank you, Ernesto. We'll move to Alex Cecilia. Alex.
How you doing? Thank you. This question is for Eduardo Ramirez. With Isaac being known to deal one of the hardest fighters in your weight class, one of his best fights, does this add any extra pressure going to training camp and the work you're doing now, or are you does that kind of blocked out?
Bueno, Eduardo, sabiendo que Isaac es uno de los rivales más potentes de esta división, ¿eso te agrega presión, te hace pensar dos veces, o pensás en Isaac como un rival más en tu lista de rivales y no hay diferencia con Let's wait until Eduardo is able to go somewhere else. Give it a second. There we go. ¿Estamos bien, Eduardo?
Sí, pues tenía un poquito de problemas con la señal, pero ya estamos perfectamente. A ver, ¿me repites la pregunta, por favor? Una disculpa.
No hay problema. Que sí, que Isaac es un rival muy potente, de los mejores de la división. ¿Acaso el calibre de Isaac como rival te agrega presión, o vos lo pensás a Isaac como a cualquiera de tus rivales y no le pones un ingrediente adicional a lo que se está peleando?
No, la verdad, yo todas las peleas, todos mis compromisos los tomo con la seriedad que se debe, porque somos unos profesionales dentro de este deporte, y la verdad es un trabajo, y claro que no le quito méritos a Isaac. La verdad yo siento que es la pelea más dura que conlleva mi carrera, no menospreciando las anteriores, pero como lo comentan también, es una nueva visión para mí, es un nuevo reto, y soy una persona de retos, me gusta estar compitiendo al máximo, y esta no será la excepción.
Well, I never think about a particular fight in a specific way that adds pressure, because in the end, this is my job. This is what I do for a living. Isaac is a quality opponent for sure, but I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to, because I crave the challenges that come my way. The harder, the better, because I am someone that craves the pressure. I want to face the best, and I will be ready to do so on September 4th. No doubt about it.
And Eduardo, beating Isaac, how much of a boost do you expect this to do to your resume going forward in your career?
Digamos que le ganás a Isaac. ¿Sentís que esto va a ser un trampolín para tu carrera, que sería algo que le agregaría un punch que no tuviste antes?
Sí, claro, de salir con un resultado positivo ante la pelea de Cruz. Claro, eso es obvio que vendrán grandes retos y esperemos que así sea. Estamos trabajando para eso.
Of course, yeah. If I am to defeat Isaac, then positive results will follow. And whether that is bigger fights, bigger venues, we'll be ready for whatever comes our way. We're looking forward to it.
And one more question just for Isaac. Isaac, after your loss against Tank, you had a 5th round TKO win against Gamboa. You're going against Ramirez now. How are you bouncing back from this Tank victory? Are you kind of just coming back with vengeance in the sense that next time you verse Tank, you want to put him down? How is this training going in for a Ramirez fight?
In the context of Ramirez as an opponent, or the fight against Tank and motivating?
Just his motivation since his loss against Tank. How is it feeling him going into this fight and then what he looks to do after this fight?
¿Cómo te motivó la derrota contra Tank Davis? ¿Te hizo ponerte en modo venganza y querer llevarte a todo el mundo por delante? ¿Y todavía te motiva esa derrota de cara a la pelea contra Ramírez?
Sí, totalmente. Ahora sí que nosotros estamos trabajando para poder adquirir una nueva pelea contra Gervonta Davis y bueno, sé que para poder obtener esa gran oportunidad nuevamente, tengo que ir ganando, que ir tumbando a todo aquel peleador que me enfrente y bueno, yo voy a hacer lo propio para dar una nueva pelea contra él y bueno, ahorita enfocado en Eduardo Ramírez, que es el oponente en turno y bueno, nosotros vamos a llegar al 100 para traer ese campeonato mundial plata a México, aquí a la Ciudad de México.
The fight against Tank Davis absolutely motivated me, and my goal is to be able to face him once again. What do I need to do that? Simple. Take down every single opponent that I have in front of me. And Eduardo Ramirez is going to be my next rival. I take it very seriously. I'm not about to overlook anybody, but my obligation is to win this fight and then move forward in order to be able to bring a world title back to Mexico City. Jake, go ahead.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. My question is for Zudito. It seemed like you were on your way to possibly fighting for a title at 130 after just immediately moving up from featherweight. Now you're moving up to lightweight with a win on September 4th. Like, what is the plan for you moving forward? Are you going to go back to 130 or do you feel like you're going to stay at 135?
Bueno, acá Jake dice que estabas bien postulado en la 130, ahora estás afrontando este nuevo desafío, pero a futuro, ¿qué te gustaría hacer? ¿Volver a la 130? ¿Mantenerte en un peso más elevado? ¿Cómo ves el asunto? ¿O depende del resultado de esta pelea?
Primero que nada, la verdad, vamos a ir por pasos, no nos vamos a adelantar a decir o a hacer planes. Bueno, soy ese tipo de persona, yo primero me gusta ir haciendo las cosas como están, como se van dando. Espero un resultado positivo, como lo vuelvo a repetir, y de ahí pues, va a haber tiempo y podemos pensar, va a haber muchas opciones después de qué es lo que podemos hacer con mi carrera y vamos a tomar la que más nos convenga.
Look, I try to live in the moment right now. I try not to make too many plans because, that can be counterproductive. But like I said before, I expect the positive results out of this. And then once I do that, I can see which doors keep opening for me. Then I can make the best decision possible in order to benefit my career going forward.
Okay, and then I do have one follow-up to that. Is there still the possibility of him making 130, regardless of what happens on September 4th?
Ahora, lo que quiere saber es, más allá del resultado, ¿ganás o perdés en esta pelea? ¿Existe la posibilidad de que regreses a las 130 libras, perdón, o esa puerta está cerrada y hay una nueva etapa en tu carrera?
No está cerrada ninguna opción. Claro que puedo volver a las 130 libras, pero si hay peleas de más nivel o de más interés, por decir así, claro que me quedo en la 130 o en la 135, perdón. pero igual sí me costaba un poquito de trabajo dar 130. Mi cuerpo ha ido evolucionando y más que nada por eso tomamos este desafío de subir a 135 porque he venido llevando una buena evolución y esperemos que quede claro, que quede bien demostrada el 4 de septiembre, que el día de la pelea contra Isaac.
I'm not about to close any doors, Jake. The point is that I want to fight wherever I have the best draw, the best opponent, the fights that draw the most interest, really, whether that's a 135 or 130. Well, to be honest with you, yes, I did have some trouble making 130 pounds, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't be willing to come back to it. It's about what fits me best at that moment. I'm talking to my team in order to get the best fights I can now and in the future.
Okay, muchas gracias. And then, Isaac, I have a question for you. There was a fight discussed with Ryan Garcia at one point. Your team said you had an opportunity waiting for you. I know you're not looking past Urdito, but does a fight with Ryan Garcia interest you before getting a rematch with Tank, assuming everything goes right on September 4th?
Bueno, sabemos que acá no estamos viendo más allá de Eduardo Ramírez, Isaac, pero a futuro, ¿considerarías una pelea contra Ryan Garcia, un tipo con el que te han asociado últimamente, antes de la revancha con Tank Davis?
Pues yo no me cierro a ninguna oportunidad. Ahorita yo estoy enfocado en el oponente que es Eduardo Ramírez, pero como lo he dicho, le va a llegar su momento a Ryan y que pues que no comances porque pues cuando ya esté la pelea asegurada pues que no la vaya a tirar como es costumbre ahora de Ryan.
First of all, I am focused on Eduardo Ramirez right now. I would like to tell Ryan Garcia to not be so anxious. Wait for your turn, because when you do get the opportunity to fight me, I hope that you don't back down like you have many times before and throw this fight away. The time will come. Just wait.
Okay, muchas gracias.
Thanks, Jake. Our next question comes from Ismail Abdul Salam. Ismail, go ahead.
Thank you. First question is for Eduardo. Your recent opponents have mostly been a lot taller than you, and you've had a lot of success with them. Now that you're fighting Pitbull, of course, he's a smaller fighter, even though he's naturally bigger. Is it easier for you to fight smaller fighters, or do you prefer having those taller opponents in the ring?
En el rubro de la altura, Eduardo, tus últimos rivales han sido más altos que vos. En este caso, Isaac es más peticito. ¿Te sentís más cómodo peleando contra rivales que son más espigados, más altos que vos, o contra rivales como Isaac, en las que quizás la talla no es un factor?
La verdad, va a sonar como un poco arrogante, pero no sé, me da igual. Grande, chico, a final de cuentas es una pelea y te tienes que adaptar a como sea.
This may sound a little arrogant, but I don't really care. Give me short guys, give me tall guys. I will punch and try to win regardless of the height of my opponent.
Got it. And last question is for Isaac Cruz. Isaac, a lot of people will always herald you for the pressure that you bring to the ring and your aggressiveness. But like you mentioned, you know you need to get to that next level to be a championship holder and get that Tank rematch. What do you feel is the biggest overlooked skill you've learned and applied in your last couple fights that maybe people haven't noticed?
Bueno, Isaac, la consistencia y el tratar de llegar al próximo nivel va a ser la clave para que puedas tener esa revancha contra Tank, ¿verdad? Entonces, ¿cuál es un aspecto de tu capacidad boxística en la que sentís que has mejorado y la gente quizás no se ha dado cuenta todavía durante tus últimas 2-3 peleas?
Sí, totalmente, el madurar, el adquirir más experiencia y bueno, es lo que la gente todavía no se da cuenta que cuando yo peleé con Tank Davis no llevaba la experiencia adecuada y bueno, ahorita ya la estoy adquiriendo y bueno, cuando se llegue su momento de enfrentarlo nuevamente, vamos a estar más conscientes en todos los sentidos y con más experiencia y más fortalecidos mentalmente.
I would say that it doesn't have to do with the physical aspect of it. It's more mental. I am now more mature, more experienced, and I can guarantee you that when the time does come for me to face Davis again, that maturity and that experience that I have been acquiring, that I will acquire going forward, is going to be a big factor, and it will allow me to be more aware of everything surrounding me to be even better next time around.
Thank you both, and best of luck.
Thanks, Ishmael. We'll turn it back over to Ray.
All right. Thank you very much to Isaac Cruz, Eduardo Ramirez. Thank you very much to the media. And I think it bears saying that we cannot wait for just over a month from now. A big night of boxing coming your way. It is Fox Sports PBC pay-per-view as we are ending the summer with a bang, a special Sunday night edition during Labor Day weekend, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific time. It's all headlined by Andy Ruiz taking on Luis King Kong Ortiz in a heavyweight title eliminator. Also, the co-main event, a lightweight title eliminator between Isaac Cruz and Eduardo Ramirez, the return of the 3-division world champion Abner Matas. He'll put his skills to the test against Miguel Flores. And to begin the pay-per-view, Jose Rayo Valenzuela matches up and puts his undefeated record on the line against a very tough Jezreel Corrales, the former world champion from Panama. Thank you guys very much for joining us. We will talk to you as the weeks progress, and have a great rest of your week. Take care, everybody.